What is going on out there, peeps? Okay, so I guess yesterday I posted a video about the Vietnam Dong, saying, look, I don't talk about it that often because most of the things I'm talking about are long-term investment opportunities. I got a pretty overwhelming response for people saying, look, we want to hear about it regardless. Right? These are people who are thinking long-term and short-term like I am. So, okay, I will do my best to bring them more often than I was. I just slowed down a little bit. But we'll get into that, okay, today. So again, let's talk about what's going on in Vietnam real quick. But before we do, a quick reminder that if you're thinking about buying precious metals, please give our friends over at Money Metals Exchange a consideration. The link will be in the description. If you buy more than $100 of precious metals, you will get a half ounce of free silver. You can't beat that. It's free 99. FREE 99. We have Pimpy's investment chat. It's the same name as the YouTube channel. In here, we do talk about investment opportunities, gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as foreign currency investments. Okay, guys? We have the hidden things in front of your eyes. Over here, we talk about NESARA, GESARA, current events, politics, and things that some people might consider to be a conspiracy, dun, 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 including QAnon. All right, you guys, so let's get into what's going on in Vietnam because, as usual, I always look for bigger and better things over there because it is a place that I am considering investing in long term, especially when it comes to real estate. I made that perfectly clear. But let's see what's going on here. Vietnam aiming for a transparent and legal wood industry. Yeah, believe it or not. The wood industry in Vietnam is freaking huge, man. I didn't realize it, and I've done a lot of research on this, but it is something that's really major over there. Nonetheless, Vietnam is aiming to build a transparent and legal wood industry to support exports of timber products and bolster the domestic timber manufacturing industry. The need emerges as Vietnam becomes one of the world's largest exporters of wood and wood products, putting it under scrutiny from major trading partners. I told you, it's huge. I didn't realize how big it is. It's crazy. You'd be surprised how many products of things by wood are being made there. But let's get into it because I told you guys when we think about investing in it, and if you could buy into some stocks, I'm going to show you the tickers for these stocks, all right? So in June, the U.S. Department of Congress, the DOC, initiated an investigation into tax evasion for plywood products imported from Vietnam and suspected use of Chinese materials. Other major importers of Vietnam timber products, including the European Union, China, Japan, the Republic of Korea, and also iron stickler traceability regulations to ensure legal timber origins. Okay, to facilitate exports of this key product, Vietnam is trying to build the Vietnam Timber Legality Assurance. I'm not kidding you, man. It's a system, along with the early issuance of the EU Forced Law Enforcement's Governance and Trade license for exports of wood products to the EU. Yeah, these organizations, they're real and they are out there. It's crazy because when I was first reading this, I was like, what the hell are they doing? These are, you didn't realize that, there's some dark money in wood. You know what I mean? Nothing's worse than you get to a table at your house, you're about to have dinner, somebody kicks in the door. Excuse me, ma'am, do you have the license on that wood table? I'm just teasing, but you know what I mean? It's that crazy. You ever look at your pillows or a mattress that says, do not, it's illegal for you to tear off the tags on there? It's a tag that's on your pillow. Go look at it if you've never seen it. So on your pillows and your tags, as a prank one time for April Fool's Day, my friends, they're business people. I had them dressed up as FBI agents, come in to do inspections on my dad's pillow. On my dad's pillows because I know he cuts off the tags. So anyways, they had him believing he had to pay a $10,000 fine per pillow. He was pissed off, but it's just funny because those tags are on your pillow. Look at them. They say it's illegal for you to remove the tag. Anyways, I thought it was a good prank, and ended up being a great prank, by the way. Joining the EU and implementing the FLTGT, that sounds like, I don't know, the gay community. It sounds like another version of it. Voluntary Partnership Agreement of Forced Law Enforcement's Governance and Trade will not only promote exports of Vietnam wood products to the EU, but also increase prestige and open doors to other markets. The agreement is in line with Vietnam's law on forestry, both prohibiting the import, export, exploitation, processing, and trading of illegal timber. That's real. They have a black market on timber. That's crazy. Anyways, I just thought I would share that with you. Obviously, one of the better investments in Vietnam is in the timber industry. Market growth may contain, but the pace is slow. All right, so Vietnamese shares are widely expected to increase and hit new highs this week, but the growth may be modest on weak market sentiment. But don't make a difference, man. I showed you guys their first quarter was slamming despite the Rona. All kinds of companies in Vietnam did good. And the crazy thing is they could have done a lot better, but unfortunately the companies that they were, or the countries that they were dealing with, were not open, so it hindered their growth. Or else Vietnam would have had one of, if not the most booming industry. It would have been one of the boomingest countries, despite the Rona, man. It's crazy. The benchmark, the VN index of the Ho Chi Minh Stock Exchange, gained almost 0.47% to finish last week at 854.78 points. Since the second wave of the Rona broke out in Vietnam 1 month ago, the VN index has increased by 8.8% to recoup almost all of its losses. This is just showing you how good things are going on over there in Vietnam. This is why I tell you guys, look, you got to think beyond this. If you get the money from the RVs, what are you going to do with it? Don't screw it off. Do not be one of the 86% of the people who are flat broke quickly. This is why I share this information with you. It's so you can consider maybe investing into different companies over there in Vietnam. That's what I'm thinking. As a matter of fact, I most likely won't even wait until the RV. I'm going to jump on this dog a big way ahead of the curve. I really am. Since the second wave of the Rona broke out in Vietnam 1 month ago, the VN index has increased. I said that already. The benchmark may move up to test a range of 860 to 877 points this week. Security firms forecast. That's good. It's just going to keep rising. And we are seeing a rebound of markets around the world. Congrats to Trump today on August 23rd, announced that they believe, a type of cure for the Rona. That's just going to open up markets. Man, it's going to see a V-shaped recovery. Through the market rally, has expected a third week with a total growth to 7.06%. The daily growth is narrowing and liquidity remains lower than the 20-week average. So the SHS said in a weekly report that proves that the purchasing power is weakening, the company said. Yeah, but they say that all the time, and then all of a sudden they'll tell you the bottom half of the article how great everything is. That's what always drives me insane about articles coming out of Vietnam, is they have a tendency to do that. Make it sound like everything is doom and gloom, but you find out it's really doing good. So let's get down to this. The market has a chance to break from its consolidation, which has been kept at the last 2 weeks around 850. But growth could be modest, MB Security said in a note. The V index may end up sideways movements in coming weeks and rise towards 877 points thanks to the increased market trade value and expansions of bank stocks, the company's forecasted. Now keep in mind, when I talk about what's going on in Iraq, even their bank stocks are doing good. So there's something about the bank stocks in both locations that are very, very good. So behind high dividend payments, all right, while many enterprises are struggling and forced to suspend dividend payments for shareholders, quite a few are maintaining high dividend payout policies, which is the motivation or the motive behind the policies. So look, I think it was yesterday, there was a handful of companies paying out some crazy dividends despite the Rona, man, despite the Rona. Had you been into it and you got a lot of money into them, you'd have got kicked back some serious dough. The dividends payment policy is largely on business results. During the coronavirus pandemic, some industries such as healthcare, food, information technology still benefit. Their business results have not been affected and have not afforded better growth opportunities. Have even afforded. Therefore, the business concerns have decided to pay attractive dividends to shareholders. Man, I'm telling you, man, buying into stock over there in Vietnam is huge. People are paying out massive dividends if you're in the right industries. In its general shareholders meeting recently, the processed food company, and I believe it's pronounced Chloemax, CMF on the ticker scale, has approved a dividend payment for 50% of the share price, owing a 60% surge in 2019 pre-tax profits, which is even higher than a chartered capital. Despite the prolonged Rona situation, the CMF has set the 2020 revenue target at Vietnam Dong dollars, of course, which is 2.2 trillion, and the pre-tax profits target is 160 billion. That's Vietnam Dong, and plan to increase production and expand the markets to ensure dividend payments of over 15% for the next phase. This is all great, but we're going to keep on going down here because there's other companies. Other companies in the processed food industry also have plans for high dividend payments. Mason Consumers, a member of the Mason Group, has proposed a cash dividend of up to 45% and the 2020, or I should say, and set the 2020 gross revenue target for between 101 to 128% again against the 2019 growth. So that's really good. But look at it, it's Vina Milk. So Vina Milk, Vina Group, Vina Homes, and their banks are always in the news about doing great. Okay, they are the top stocks to buy into. Okay, and these are the ones that I'm constantly eyeballing. I got to get the right contact to see what I need to do about jumping over there in that bandwagon on the Ho Chi Minh Stock Exchange. And I believe they have one other one. I'm not quite sure if I remember what the name of it is, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, you guys asked for this. I wanted to share this with you. Apparently, wood is big over there in Vietnam. It's like major big. Okay, so anyways, I thought I would share this with you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not yet a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.